Welcome to SwissWatchExpo. Today we're going to be featuring one of my favorite Patek Philippe timepieces we have in our collection, so stay tuned. Welcome back to SwissWatchExpo. Jason here. Today we're featuring the Patek Philippe World Time Complications, the 5330G 001. So this was actually originally introduced as a limited edition piece with a purple dial at Watch Art 2023 in Tokyo, and it was only limited for the Japanese market with only about 300 pieces made, and had this beautiful purple dial. So the year after that, Patek Philippe said, well, let's go ahead and release this for the worldwide market so that way everyone can enjoy that beautiful dial that they created for this watch. And right away, when you take a look at this, you can tell it's a unique timepiece that has a lot of complications on it. But really, this is only about 40 millimeters in diameter, about 11.5 millimeters thick. So they actually fit about 300 parts inside of this watch, and to have all these different complications inside this relatively small timepiece is really fantastic. I think it's a really well-crafted piece of artwork that Patek Philippe puts together, and of course they never make any sort of sacrifices on their timepieces. So with this timepiece, you do have a world time indicator, a GMT for a second time zone, you have a day-night indicator, and then as well as your date indication with the calendar, which I think is just really a lot that they packed in here for a relatively small timepiece that's going to fit really well, especially for a dress watch. That 40 millimeter size seems to be that perfect mark that's going to wear really well on the wrist itself. But what's really attractive about this piece in particular is this Opaline blue-gray dial with this kind of carbon fiber pattern to it. I think it's just very unique. And even though there's a lot of complications going on, I think Patek Philippe did a really great job with making sure that it's still a overall very clean look, especially when you look right in the center of the timepiece there. It just looks like a normal dial. And then as it kind of comes out, you get a little bit more of those complications in there. Over here on the 10 o'clock side, you do have your pushers that will help you change the city that you are in, so you can immediately know exactly where the time zone is. So if you're someone that travels a lot, especially for work, or even if you just travel for pleasure, this is a really great timepiece that's going to help you keep track of your home time and where you are too. And it's very easy with just a click of a button to get that time zone in the right spot, which I think is really cool. And so this one does feature the caliber 240 HUC from Patek Philippe. So it's going to give you about a 48-hour power reserve. So again, it's going to be a really great everyday type of wear. And then I love that they featured this with this beautiful kind of denim patterned hand-stitched strap. And on the inside, you do have this calf leather skin on the inside as well. So really feels very premium. I love that the strap really matches the color tones of the dial itself. So again, if you're looking for something that's just very unique and has a lot of complications in it, this is a really fantastic timepiece here. And then of course on the back, I always have to point out anything that has that exhibition case back with the sapphire crystal. But I really want to point out this little mini rotor on the back. It's a 22 karat plate with a guilloche pattern on it with the Patek Philippe seal. And so when you're not wearing the watch, I love that you can just take this off and really enjoy the work of art that Patek Philippe put together on this timepiece. I mean, 306 parts inside of this watch. That's pretty relatively small, is really fantastic. And I love that Patek Philippe did release this model for the world market so everyone can enjoy this model. So we do have this one here available at SwissWatchExpo.com for now. So check this one out here.